always wanted to take technology and make it meaningful for people. I think too much of it is just about the tech itself, whether it's coding or technical images or empty worlds for virtual reality. It's all about pixels and pushing frame rate and things like that. And while that's important for believability perhaps and for cognitive realism, the important thing is what is the content of these spaces so that they actually have meaning for us as human beings. And if we don't have that, all the technology in the world doesn't get us anywhere.
What I believe is an interesting observation was the concept of trust. And what do we want to enable in the future of technology that is available to all of us?
I think it's very dangerous to build something and then as an afterthought to add inclusion in. And that often doesn't work because you'll find that key features, so things like your locomotion system or even the hardware itself or the packaging on your hardware. If you're thinking about accessibility, it's so important to think from the very beginning to the very end of the pipeline. You know, what do you mean by accessibility? Which specific people are you trying to access? What problems will they have? And how can you make sure you're not putting up additional barriers?
We can choose to improve representation in Web3 in a way that doesn't exist in Web2, or we can let big companies come in and not do that. Web3 and the technology behind it is just another hammer. It's a tool, and you can use a hammer for good or for bad. So I think we have the opportunity to make it and mold what Web3 is going to be.
Metaverse is not one company, and it's actually a tool to bring people together. And building that connected world takes an effort and takes marching. Whether you're marching on the streets, whether you're marching online, whether you're posting posts and saying like, I'm there with you, I'm supporting bringing world together, or I'm supporting your rights to be included in this whole technological innovation, revolution, evolution, name it.
When it comes to creating innovation, you know, we really have to be in a perspective of this is all research becoming reality and sci-fi becoming reality. So when it comes to protecting human rights, we have to be cognizant of really the ways that these neural networks are being trained, how reinforcement learning is being used with humans in the loop, and really are those humans being exploited? How do we create an environment where the machine learning and deep learning models can be explained and can be explicitly programmed with the rights of humanity in mind?
So these AI models can generate very realistic virtual environments, characters, objects. You see this in the gaming industry, for instance, where the visual fidelity and the interactive capabilities of these technologies just really surpassing what we all might remember, or at least I might remember from the days of Pac-Man. The entertainment, the training simulations, and virtual tourism are even areas that can benefit from this in the future.
Make sure for Metaverse, the avatar is diverse, includes different varieties of body sizes, body types, heights, gender expressions, and also ethnicities. All those little tiny choices express to users just how included they are.
Take a look what you can learn from the downs in order to achieve new ups. It's all about perseverance, resilience, being of relevance, and adapting to the change outside you, which is extremely important because the change is happening at the moment very fast.
I see Web3 as a sophisticated, technically capable young person with a huge potential and motivation to shake existing power structures. But it's kind of awaiting some form of education to draw its principles at the moment.
Generative AI and Web3 and cybersecurity are smoking hot. There's so many resources online. You just have to go out there and grab it.
Blockchain and Web3 technologies have emerged as promising solutions. However, new advancements have also brought new challenges, such as data management, cybersecurity, and supply chain transparency.
And it's highly interesting to see that companies have digital trust, cybersecurity, and sustainability all on the agenda right now.
We have so many new technologies coming out every single day. There's always a new update, always a new thing that we can use with AI. The only problem is we don't really have the rules and the regulations set out yet because we can't keep up. We don't really have enough people that will be able to create these rules and regulations.
We can now simulate and generate realistic data sets, model complex systems that before were not possible, and optimize decision-making processes in real time. This interdisciplinary approach has paved the way for more immersive and interactive experiences with application across all industry verticals, which further amplifies the opportunities and is poised to reshape and recalibrate the way we learn, work, and entertain ourselves, as well as future generations.
We should keep in mind that this needs to contribute to the 3.0 sustainability mission: zero emissions, zero waste, and zero inequalities.
Making a robust ESG strategy essential for technology innovation, as well as sustained business growth.
The future is decentralized, open, transparent, private, and people-oriented, with heavy emphasis on green economies of scale, with the highest ethical and cultural integration.
So moving from awareness to action.
Each of us, I think, have some responsibility to think about the future in this technology stage. How can I make sure that we're being a bit more sustainable with how we're creating these things?
We need everyone from every background and every lived experience to be in this space. It's the people who are in it that are shaping it for the future.
Let's come together, embrace technology, and make a difference by setting an example for everyone to follow.